every L I took in life, right, I deserved it. We're gonna fuck shit up. Like 2023, that's the mantra. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Benny and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Budapest. If this is your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Please stay. Kindly hit the subscribe button, like this video, share it, comment, all that good stuff. Let's keep growing this community together. So as you can see by the title already, today's video is going to be about 5 practical ways that we're going to be leveling up spiritually and mentally in 2023. While we talk about that, we're going to be doing the full face of this look, and if you're interested in seeing this, please keep watching the video. To pull this down, a perfume for confidence. Let's get into the video. So the first thing we're going to be doing in 2023 to level up spiritually and mentally is to have a morning routine. By the way, I already primed my face. This is the foundation I'm using, the NARS Light Reflecting. But have a morning routine. Whenever we wake up, let's like normalize not just grabbing our phones as the first thing or just doing unproductive things like just laying and lazing about in bed. Once you wake up, whatever your designated waking up time is. So waking up early is also important because it just helps you, start your day early. Let's normalize waking up early and also having a morning routine. Your morning routine could be so easy. It could be as simple as getting up, drinking your water, stretching, or if you're exercising, or you should get up, stretch, do your exercise. You're religious, you should get up, do your prayers or your devotion. Basically, before you start your day, right, just do your morning routine. Pee, go and wash your face, brush your teeth. Basically what I'm saying is don't just get up and lazy in bed pressing your phone. First of all, that can steal at least 2 hours from the productive part of your day. That's 1. 2, it can just change the tone of your day. Literally, you could have planned for a very productive day, but I'm telling you, the moment you get up and you just stay there without a routine, without a plan, without putting some action into your day, right, you're already setting your day up for being less productive, basically, because then you're just going to start feeling lazy, and then you're going to look at the weather and be like, oh my god, do I actually have to get up today? Before you know it, if you're working from home that day, grab your work laptop and you're doing your work in bed and you're just not feeling like it, and then don't give in to those things. Okay, have a proper morning routine. If you're on a diet, then get up and prep, just do something productive in the morning. I'm telling you, it changes the tone of your day completely. You just start feeling up to things for no just reason, as opposed to like just lazing in bed and then letting all your problems catch up with you, because we're all adults, like the problems be catching up. Okay, the second thing we're going to be doing in 2023 to level up mentally, spiritually, we're going to practice introspection. We're going to do a lot of inward looking in our lives. We're going to check ourselves. Okay, you're relaxing in the weekend and you're just reminiscing about how the week went, how you behaved, how you attacked some of your toxic patterns, how you responded in situations. We are going to sit down and we're going to ask ourselves, was I a better version of myself this week or today or whenever than I was in the previous cycle? So it could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month. But we're going to practice introspection, right? We're going to look inward. We're going to search ourselves for answers, because true growth can only come from introspection. It's so easy to just like shift blames, right? Oh, this didn't happen because this, I didn't do this because this. No, this year we're going to introspect. We're going to attack our patterns, and we can only do this by looking inwards, right? We're going to ask ourselves, why do I respond in this way? Why do I act like this when I'm in such a situation, right? Why is this my instinct? Is it from childhood trauma? Is it from adulthood trauma? Is it from what? Why do I feel this way in so and so situations? Why do I do things this way? We have to ask ourselves, especially if we don't like the outcomes we're getting in life. Why do I always feel jittery when I'm at a job interview? Why do I always feel less confident when I'm around new people? Why am I so aggressive? Why am I so angry at the world? We're going to ask ourselves all those questions, right? Why am I a people pleaser? Why am I so bothered about what people think about me? We're going to look inward. I'm going to find the answers to all these questions, right? And then we're going to start tackling them. We're going to start doing the inner child work, okay? That's the only way that we can have true and complete healing. The third thing we're going to be doing this year, right, to level up spiritually, mentally. This one is a tough one, I can't even lie. Like, it's a very tough one, right? But we're going to embrace personal accountability. There's no way around it. There's no growth without this. So this is kind of connected to, the previous point. When we're placed in certain situations, or when things come up, how did we respond in those situations? And if we didn't respond right, or if we didn't do the right thing, or if we made bad choices, we're going to sit ourselves down and we're going to say, hey, I messed up, right? We're going to take accountability. No, it's not going to be, oh, he made me do it, or oh, she made me do it, or da 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 da. No. We're going to say to ourselves, in this situation, I knew better, should have done better, but I didn't. For whatever reason it is, I didn't. I chose not to. It's not about I didn't know what to do. No, you're a full-blown adult, man, and I can't lie to you, a lot of things that we do as adults, right, we're fully aware of the choices that we're making. Most times just lack accountability. So this year we're going to accept that we messed up in so and so situations, and what it is that we can fix in those situations, we'll fix them. The wrongs that we can right, we're going to right them, okay? I don't know why my contour, man, is looking, my contour be looking weird, bruv. Right those wrongs, the ones we can right at least, the things we can apologize for, the things we can take back, the things we can make right. We're going to do those things, okay? Because we have embraced personal accountability. We've agreed that we're not perfect. We're never going to be perfect. It doesn't matter how long and how hard we try, but at least we can accept that we make mistakes, sometimes intentional, sometimes unintentional, and we are going to take accountability for those things. No excuses, because the thing is, there are some of us, nothing is ever our fault. It's always somebody else's fault, or it's always something else's fault, but never our fault. It's always something bad happens to us, right? Instead of looking at it and being like, okay, I may have put myself in this situation to allow such a thing to happen to me, or I may have allowed this thing. At a point, maybe it's even my fault that this thing happened to me, but no. To some of us, it's always the other person's fault. The other people are always the bad people. It's never us. We're the angels, we're the perfect ones. Like, how can I be wrong? So this year we're gonna stop that. I saw a quote that said, wait, let me find it, right? Okay, I couldn't find it because I don't remember where I saved it, but basically what this thing said: every L I took in life, right, I deserved it. Because it's either I was too comfortable, I let my guard down, I slipped up. While I don't completely 100% agree that every single L that you take in life, right, is your fault, but if we're being honest, a lot of the time when things happen to us, especially repeatedly, something happens to you or something happens to me repeatedly, as an adult, right, it's only right that you sit yourself down and say, listen, I might be the problem here and it's time for me to take action. And this brings me to talking about avoidance, right, as a personality trait. Basically, when an individual finds it almost impossible to come to terms with certain realities, rather than dealing with a situation, accepting a situation for what it is, accepting your part in that situation, people would rather avoid the truth. Now, instead of just apologizing and saying, oh, this is what I did and I shouldn't have acted that way, right, and I'm sorry, they would rather, I'm telling you, ghost you. They would rather ghost you. The fourth thing we're going to be doing to level up both spiritually and mentally in 2023 is we're going to practice gratitude. Okay, gratitude opens your eyes, guys, and I say this from experience. I'm telling you, gratitude opens your eyes. You could be in a situation and you could be feeling so bad about it, right? You could be thinking, oh my god, how can things be this bad? But I'm telling you, the moment you turn around and look at the other things that are going right, by the time you consider all the other things that you have probably future things that you've probably averted because of this one bad thing that has happened to you, right? You will see that there's nothing to be worried about. I'm telling you this. Like, the moment you lay it in your heart that when something bad happens to you, yes, you're going to reflect on it, yes, you're going to be sad about it. There's no need to take away from that because you're a person, right? And these emotions are valid. The moment you turn your eyes away from that and you start to be grateful for all the other things that are going right, you start to see the bigger picture and your joy just starts to return. In 2023, in order to level up, in order to keep our spirits up, to keep us going, keep us moving, keep us doing, we're going to practice gratitude. 2023, that's the mantra. We're grateful. Fifth thing we're going to be doing to level up emotionally and spiritually in 2023 is we're going to do our own personal research. We're going to do a lot of reading, a lot of research about topics that interest us. Why? Because we're going to stop forming opinions that guide our lives based off social media, and we're going to start forming our own opinions and applying our own opinions which we formed from thorough research about whatever topic it is. I think a very pertinent one is going to be about relationships, because that's such a big buzz right these days. Like, this is what everybody's talking about, this is what everybody's dishing advice about, how to be a masculine man, how to be a feminine man, and how to be whatever all those things are. What I'm saying is we're going to stop swallowing what people who we follow, people who we admire, we're going to stop swallowing what they say hook, line and sinker. This thing of swallowing other people's opinions, right? I've seen it so many times and I'm like, this is someone you don't even know on the internet. Literally, they could be anything or anybody, right? And you're just taking everything that they say as if you knew them, as if you could vouch for their character, as if you could. So in this year, we're going to stop doing all that and we're going to start forming our own opinions, and that's the only way we're going to make judgments about things. When we do that, right, we go into an elevated state as people. It's more like, I have my opinion about this, I don't even see the need to argue about this because I've done my research and this is what I believe after doing my thorough research. So whatever anybody else is saying, that's fine and that's their opinion, but I don't have to apply because I have mine. It also, you know, creates more self-awareness for you. You start to find that when you're in certain situations, you are going to react based solely of who you really are and not who people expect you to be or what society demands you to be at that point or whatever. So in 2023, we're going to be forming our own opinions. So that's all from me from this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found it informative and helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and if you would like to see more of these kinds of videos from me. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Also follow me on my other social media. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and until next time,